Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and beautiful little lovelies out there. Okay, so I'm just taking a walk right now, my delicious little babies. Can you see the squares? It's a bit like hopscotch, isn't it? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay, my delicious little babies now then. Yeah, there's been some work going on in a house, my delicious little babies. You see all this here? This is all the bricks. Now, that used to be block pavement. You know, these, what they had many years ago. This is all block paving. Okay, my delicious little babies. And, well, now it's turning into something else. Oh, hello. Oh, how are you, sweet? I'm not going to say your name. Okay, because I'm doing a little video. Are you all right? How's life treating you, sweet? Oh, how's you and your family? All right? All right. Love you all. Look, be safe. What you doing? Yes. Love ya. Ta-da. Sorry, my delicious little babies. You see, what it is that you got not in that way, younger lads and all that, you know what I mean? They're just give me a wave to say hello, you know what I mean? Anyway, so, yeah. So, yeah. This house here, my delicious little babies, is going to become 5 double-bedroomed. I remember the dear gentleman, not in that way, who used to live here. You know, when you look at the doors, do you not really feel, because these have been out for some time now, my delicious little babies. Let's get a little bit closer. It almost looks like an office door, doesn't it? Do you not feel? It's like you're walking into an office, but you're not walking into a home. Now, over there, my delicious little babies, is the utility. That's the front door. There's a bedroom. I should imagine that's the hallway. Then you got the front lounge. I should imagine you got the back lounge. Then you got another bedroom. Then it'll follow on to another bedroom. You know the drill, my delicious little babies, yes. Anyway, we got a lot of HMOs coming up in our area, my delicious little babies. We all know ka-ching, 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 ching, ching, how much change that's going to make. Now then, I want to show you something else. This here, my delicious little babies. Now, I happen to know the beautiful, hello baby, the beautiful dear lady who lives there. Anyway, I can only hope that somebody's going to see how she is, because I remember at one time, my delicious little babies, yes, that I used to see her all the time. She used to walk up and down, she's an ex-nurse. I used to see her walk up all the time, going to get her newspapers, even for the neighbour now. You know what I mean? Always make sure. Look at this sycamore tree. Sycamore tree has been what do they call it? Molting. My delicious little babies, just like our beautiful little babies. I suppose, just like the rest of us, like when we brush our hair, it's like half of it comes out in your flipping comb or brush, my delicious little babies, you know what I mean? But yes, she used to, put it this way, she used to always, get the newspaper. But anyway, they soon moved. There seems to be a lot on this road, my delicious little babies, who are also moving. Before I came on my video, my delicious little babies, there's a lot of bins as well. an awful lot of bins. Okay, my delicious little babies now then. There was a song that came into my noddle. You see this little bush here? Now, this little bush is a really beautiful deep greeny colour, but in the winter it goes black. It goes really black, a bit like Halloween. You know what I mean, my delicious little babies? And the thing is, I mean, look at this house here. This house here has been just left. I mean, look, somebody recently has just thrown out an old sofa. My delicious baby's grey. But look at this house. Now, apparently, this used to belong to an older gentleman, and then who moved in over time with different families. I remember the first family who moved in, they were so beautiful. They were a Romanian family. Okay, fair enough. From what I heard, they were rather loud, okay? But Romanians are usually very loud, okay? So whether they play their tunes or whether they talk or whether they're entertaining, they're usually very loud. My delicious little babies, it's just their nature. Okay, and I know that because I've got beautiful, delicious, dear little Romanian neighbours. So I know this. Okay, and you know, when they're not here, it's like, oh gosh, you miss them. Do you understand what I mean? It's like that. How can I explain it? It's like that sound of laugh, if you know what I mean. It's really hard to explain. It's just like I've got a dear gentleman who lives opposite myself, my delicious little babies. And when I first moved in over here now then, you know, look at all this sycamore. There's the nursing home. Okay, my delicious little babies. Okay, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. I do not mean that in a nasty way, my delicious little babies, but that's how they seem to treat society, it seems. You know, let's just say, not just my neck of the woods, but other parts of our neck of the woods, shall we say. But when I first moved in, they were the most beautiful, if ever you'd met, and they still are now. I still class them as two together. But they're a beautiful, dear, younger couple. They met one another, they fell in love. One was an academic and one was not, he and she. But they fell in love and they were so very, very, very happy together. Okay, my delicious little babies. But what then happened was, very sadly, an illness, it took hold. Okay, and what then happened is that very sadly, the dear gentleman lost his beautiful dear lady wife, and she was so beautiful, absolutely so beautiful. So I always class them as two. So until in decades to come, until my passing day, they are two, not one. They are one, okay, because they were both together, two as one. But what I mean is, when this beautiful, not in that way, when this beautiful dear gentleman lost his beautiful dear little wife, and I remember asking him, I said, can I please ask if when your beautiful dear little wife, I shall not say any of their names, herself or hisself, and I said, can I please ask if I can kiss her coffin? And then, you know, a day or two went by, and then he said, Yes, Carly, you can. He said that's a very lovely gesture. So that is what I did. Do you see? So when his beautiful, dear little wife's coffin arrived on our road, you know, the family was all waiting outside back in 2021. Well, I went up with the permission and I kissed our beautiful, dear little lady baby's coffin. And I said my goodbyes that way. Okay, my delicious little babies. So, yeah, I remember back to those days very well. You know what I mean? My delicious little babies, yes. Okay, so what I'm saying to you is, my delicious little babies, is this, is that at the end of the day, you know, that's just the way life goes. But let's get back to the song that I'm talking about now, my delicious little babies. Look at this bus stop. Every single time that they put new plastic in, it's plastic, it's not glass. If you go back decades ago, it was glass. It's not these days. I'll actually show you, my delicious little babies, just what a effing mess it is. I mean, look at this. Everything you look at is plastic. Look on the floor, look on the floor. Look at this dirtiness, this damn rank dirtiness now. Okay? I remember the days when it was never like this. This is when we used to have a bin. We don't have a bin anymore, my delicious little babies. It's like a hole in the ground. Where do you see that, my delicious little babies? A hole in the ground, you know, where you piss and shit. Yeah, it's the same thing now, isn't it? Yes. But of course, you see all the dirty, worn out bollards. Okay, you see the barren grass. You see it all, my delicious little babies, you see what I mean? Let's get back to that song. So the song is, have you seen her? Oh, there's the leaves. Tell me, have you seen her? Oh, I feel her hand reaching out to me. Only she can set me free. Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her? Seen her? Okay, look at the year of the song, my delicious little babies. Also, please and thank you, take a look at the words. Please listen to the lyrics, because there we are. I'm telling you something, okay? You have to take bits and pieces out, okay? And that's what I'm doing, my delicious little babies. Now, I'm trying my best right now. Look over there. You've got an old-fashioned, look at this, old-fashioned truck. Look at that old truck. Look how beautiful that truck is. Look how old these vans are. I mean, I could show you other cars now then. I'm not going to do it because they live near to where I live. But what I'm saying to you is, my delicious little babies, look, you know, just take a look what's going on. Look around you. Look at this. This is what the council tax is supposed to pay for. Oh, there's more leaves there. Look at that. Okay, it's all brushed up into one, isn't it? But take a look. Look at the beautiful trees. Look at the beautiful nature. You see, nature still stays the same way. It stays the same. What causes problem, isn't it, is lampposts, bus shelters, putrid, worn out paint. Mind you, I've got to do my step, you know, outside my front door, my delicious little babies, because I've got a spotless front door, you know what I mean? So that's white. And of course, you know, me where I've got to do it is black. You know what I mean? My delicious little babies, you know. What did Amy Winehouse sing? What did she sing, my delicious little babies? She sang Back to Black. Now, I'm not talking about myself. This is something else now then that's just came into my noddle. You know, what's going on? Okay, there is something going on and I'm trying my best to tell you all, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? Yes? And this is what is going on. Okay? So, look at all these birds. Look at these beautiful birds. Sometimes the seagulls where I live, especially lately, have become rather erratic for some reason. Can you see them all? Can you see all the birds? But they're all going one way, but usually they're going the other way. It's really odd. Anyway, my delicious little babies, but I just thought I'd tell you, and just to let you know, just down the road here now then, there's one shop closed, apparently due to there's a gas leak or something. It's always been open, long time, isn't it? It's a halal chip shop. Oh, look at that over there. Look at the bus. Seem to be saying this everywhere. No fillers. My life, you know, they're quite quick, you know, to put it onto taxis as well. Taxi, taxi, bussy, bussy. You see what I mean, my delicious little baby? So you just got to see, there we are, what I'm telling you. Look at here. Now, usually, let me tell you, my delicious little babies, you see here, usually clothes and shoes, okay? This look damn rank now. Here, somebody's put a can in here. What is it? Kaz towel. What? I don't know. I'm not going to touch it. Anyway, my delicious little babies. But somebody's just put that there now then. And of course, look what they put here. I've done this before. Many months ago. I was trying to show everybody. You see, when they're putting like what looks like... Now, why would you put here? Why would you put there? Look at here. Danger. Do not enter. Why would you put that? Could it be that one is going down the chute now then? Do you see what I'm saying? Fly tipping, flower tipping. Does anybody remember that film called The Flower? Okay, my delicious little babies. Then you got the arrows. So they went from red arrows to green arrows. You see what I mean? And then if you look here, could you live without him? Just take a very close look, my delicious little babies. I don't think that little baby looks very happy, do you? Okay, I just see into different things now, isn't it? Yes. Look at the tree. Look at the big, large tree. But let me tell you, you see, what is the old-fashioned saying? I remember decades ago, look at these bollards, look at this, look at this. I look at decades ago, my delicious little babies, they used to say, old-fashioned saying now, the bigger you are, the harder you fall, isn't it? Isn't really this, there we are, what we're seeing now? Because they've got to try and keep it up, isn't it? Okay. And please, I'm just going to give out adverts now. Please, if you can, please and thank you, go to our lovely davidart.com. Okay, our lovely trending on Iconic, 15.3 thousand subscribers. If you could go to our lovely Richard Willett on YouTube as well. Trending on Iconic is also on YouTube. Okay, our lovely Richard Willett, I think, is up to 6.83 thousand subscribers. If you could please go to our lovely Mornings with Mal K Rumble, our lovely Steve, sorry, do forgive me, Stu Peters Network Rumble. Okay, if you could please go there as well. I'm really pleased. I am seeing the numbers going up. If you could go to our lovely The Crow House, all in small writing. Odyssey, my delicious little babies, if you could please go there. His number's not moving, even though I've been trying relentlessly. Okay, my delicious little babies, if you could please go on to our dear Mag Bitter Truth Next Level on YouTube. 16.2 thousand subscribers. You're all right, darling. How are you? Good evening. How's you and your family? You all well? Yeah. Is everything cool? Oh, have a beautiful evening. Love to you all. Thank you. Sorry, my delicious little babies. It's just I do bump into one to one. And usually, to be fair, they're usually Muslim or something, you know what I mean? Not in that way, not in that way. It's just that I just talk to all different nationalities. So when anybody think now then that I'm any other way, I'm really not, you know. Anybody who knows me knows me. But if you can please go on to all of these different, sorry about that, all of our different uploaders now, okay? They're going to help you. World Space, Alternative Space Media, Rumble, Josh, bless him, with anybody not in that way, not in that way. There goes another flipping Just Eat. Okay, that it's like red rag to a bull with me whenever I effing see these. Okay, my delicious little babies, because they need to damn cook. You know what I mean? Stop all this silly business now. We never used to have this decades ago. If you used to have a takeaway, it was as a treat. Like once a month, once every 4 months, once every 6 months, not flipping every day of the week, man. Damn laziness, damn rank. But the fact of the matter is, my delicious little babies, is that all I'm trying to do is get the information, there we are, out. That's all I'm trying to do, okay? So if ones gets me, there we are, then they're going to get me. Do you see what I mean, okay? We got our lovely, not in that way, not in that way, our lovely David Mahoney on YouTube, okay? It's all, anyway, spiritual, to awaken the soul. If you just type in David Mahoney, you're going to get him, okay? I mean, for goodness sake, I'm subscribed to him. I watch him all the time. Not in that way, not in that way, my delicious little babies. But for some unknown reason, I cannot remember. I remember the David Mahoney bit. And I remember spiritual to awaken the soul. But for some reason, my noddle goes blank for some reason. But please, if you can please listen. And dear Josh, bless him, World Alternative Space Media. The fact of the matter is that his numbers has gone up 1. It's gone up flipping 1, man. You know what I mean? When it should be going up far more. So, anyway, all I can do, my delicious little babies, and dear Mag Bitter Truth, bless him, not in that way, not in that way. He's 16.2. It's taken a while, but his numbers are rising. But everybody who I'm mentioning, we got our lovely ran, ran. We got our lovely Duran. Okay, my delicious little babies on YouTube. I think they're up to 5.30, 5.31 thousand subscribers. And I've got my beautiful, very lastly, save the best till last. Anyway, everybody's the best, but my beautiful little angel. Our lovely Alex Space Christoforo on YouTube, my delicious babies. He's now got 260,000 subscribers. Okay, so I've given out all the information now, my delicious babies. I cannot do no more. I really cannot do. And I do it all as a hobby. I cannot do no more. But all I can say to yourselves is, my little lovelies, there we are. There goes Asda. You know what I mean? Okay. Next stop, yours. Okay, my delicious babies, so I'm going to leave it now. Somebody's smirking wacky. I can smell it big time, my delicious babies, anyway, so I'm going to go. I can smell the old wacky-backy, you know what I mean? Anyway, as long as they're chilling. There is a place, isn't there, in America? Is it in California? Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place. Okay? And there's a place there where everybody's so flipping high okay, because they're just so chilled that there's no old Bill who ever comes to them because there's no reason to, because they're all, do you remember that song? And I go high, da 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 da. But, you know, the fact of the matter is, they're not like that. They're just so chilled. You know what I mean? There's no stress. They got a little shop there, and in that shop, every single solitary thing that you see is laced with wacky backy. But they're so chilled. I think even the old Bill girl there, they probably sit on a bench, have a couple of puffs and off the trap, you know what I mean? Anyway, my heart's a little baby. So on that note, whether it's morning, afternoon or evening, please have a super duper delicious time. You only get one life, my little honey bunnies. Sending peace, love, harmony and bright blessings to each and every one of you. And may your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families, may you all be fully protected, and how I love you so. Yeah, I've just clocked this. So you've got what? Has somebody tried to turn that into a triangle? Do you remember for all these decades, it's always been a triangle? Well, it seems, my delicious little babies, before I'm over and out, that's looking more like a funny looking triangle square, isn't it? Or rectangle, my delicious babies. It's probably a mixture of all, you know what I mean? After all, they do like to mix it up, don't they? Make it so loud it don't ever stop. No, 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 turn it up. Simply Red, wasn't it, my delicious babies? How I love you so. Take care. Thank you for listening. How I love you so. What's that say? Oh, there we go. Here we go. It's amazing, you know, you can walk somewhere some days and you don't see anything. Look at that. Clues in the box, bruv. Leave you with that. Love ya. Goodbye.